US-Russia relations Cold War 2.0 or strategic noise? US-Russia relations have rarely been simple. And today, they're arguably more tense than at any point since the Cold War. But how did we get here? And what does this standoff really mean for the US? After the fall of the Soviet Union, hopes were high. Russia opened to the West, McDonald's came to Moscow, and talk of partnership filled the air. But by the early 2000s, tensions returned. NATO expanded eastward, Russia felt threatened, and Putin began rebuilding Russia's global posture, not through cooperation, but resistance. The 2014 annexation of Crimea marked a major rupture. Sanctions followed, along with a broader cooling of relations. Then came Syria, cyberattacks, election interference, and finally, the full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022. Each crisis deepened distrust. In the US, Russia is increasingly viewed not as a competitor, but as a hostile actor. Meanwhile, Russian state media frames the US as an aggressor trying to dominate the post-Soviet space. The war in Ukraine has hardened this divide. Washington responded with sweeping sanctions, military support for Kyiv, and diplomatic efforts to isolate Moscow. Russia, in turn, strengthened ties with China, Iran, and North Korea and positioning itself against the West. And yet, direct US-Russia military conflict has been avoided. Both sides understand a nuclear standoff benefits no one. Instead, the rivalry plays out in proxy conflicts, cyber warfare, disinformation, and economic pressure, a Cold War 2.0 in everything but name. Looking ahead, diplomacy seems unlikely in the short term. Trust is broken, and for now, both nations are locked in a posture of containment and deterrence. But Russia's future isn't fixed. A change in leadership, public opinion, or economic strain could shift its course. On the US side, future administrations will face a choice: continue to isolate Moscow, or cautiously reopen lines of communication. One thing is clear: ignoring the Russia question isn't an option. It still holds nuclear weapons, cyber tools, and major geopolitical influence. Managing this relationship isn't about trust. It's about preventing escalation and ensuring strategic stability. Because in geopolitics, the real danger isn't loud threats, it's quiet miscalculations.